What is up, everybody? Spectre Wolf here, and we're back with some more Stanley Parable. Or the Stanley Parable, whatever. We fucking died like twice last time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So we're just gonna go with the flow this time.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Cause yeah, we deviated twice, and he fucking roasted me and flamed me for not having a fucking wife.
Hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sire? Sire?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I'm the boss now, bitches. Let's go.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from
why
him?
can't I see anything?
What he could not have known was that the
Is there a
keypad
chair
behind the
here?
boss's desk guarded the terrible
Yeah, there's a chair
truth
there.
that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
I wasn't paying attention. What did they
But
say?
of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What? Well, I wasn't fucking paying attention. What were the numbers?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his
2,
thumbs.
4,
Trying
4.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
Y'all know that meme?
amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What newly opened? What the f... Oh, this newly opened passageway. Hi, hello there. I'm drinking some good old Jack Daniels with some Coke, some Coke Zero. That's good. Oh, hey, we're going down. I'm going down. She goes down. She goes down. Sorry, I love Motley Crue. YouTube, don't fucking copyright me. Oh, I see I've cut off a little bit here. It's fine. It's fine. We're vibing. So your boy has recently taken romantic interest in a girl.
Descending deeper into the building,
I already feel like she doesn't like me anymore, but hey, it's all good, bro. That's just my brain.
As though he
I hope.
felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hey, yo, just spill the bean. Oh. Hello? I can't see anything. Oh, there's a light over there. Go to the light. Go to the light. Yo, I'm just fucking...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That's down over there, but like, I can't... Oh, there you go. Couldn't get there, bro. I just couldn't get there.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Why? We're talking about Stanley the Manly here. Of course he's got the strength. If there's anyone that's got the strength, it's this dude.
Keep your strength up, man.
Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
What
number
was Stanley's
of an
number
employee
again?
in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom means everything. America.
This
Very
mind
patriotic.
control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Wait,
Was
what's
this
my
the
number
only
again?
reason he was happy with his boring
427?
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
427, right?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Bro,
Had he
piece of
truly
shit.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Look at you. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for
I'm
all.
totally missing the staircase that's right in front of me. I can't. Okay. Stop. There you go. There it is.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But what if I just...
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
No.
It's your time to shine.
Oh.
You are the star. It's your story now.
Off.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy.
Is there anything I can actually do? It's 2 minutes. There's got to be something I can do.
But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
3 attempts remaining.
to the ground,
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. running from button to button,
Wait,
screen to screen, clicking on every little
two.
thing in this room. These
0521.
no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Bro, what am I supposed to do?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
Okay.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I will watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
No.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
Okay, that one.
Or don't. It's all the same to me.
That
all
one.
A part of the joke.
Okay.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
That one.
inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
This one. I don't think there was actually any way for me to win that. Like, not gonna lie. I legit don't think there was anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't think there's anything I can do in that scenario.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Motherfucker, a poet. Motherfucker, a poet. So I can open doors then. Oh, hey. Yo,
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
am I just... Can I go? That's how they're doing the Renegade. Hey. Wait. No, wait. I literally vibe in that shit for no reason. Cool. Hey, you know, if y'all ever just want to vibe in an elevator, you know where to go. You're welcome.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and
Oh, I was about to hit the
rejuvenated,
wall.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I don't know where I went. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just fucking vibing. Alright, should we just do the yes? I don't see any way of me actually defusing the bomb. I don't know. Unless y'all know something I don't. Like I said, I've never played this game. I watched one playthrough and it was Markiplier's. Oh god. This shit again. Okay, cool.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And that was a long ass time ago, so I don't remember any of this shit.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
My whole thing
What
is like,
horrible
I thought I
secret
read
did this
somewhere that it
place
was like
hold? Stanley
over
thought to
200
himself.
different fucking like
Did he have the
endings, but like
strength to find out?
it doesn't seem like it's that in depth. I don't know.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
47
revealed.
I'm at 47.
Each bore the number of an employee.
Hey, shout out, yo.
Stanley's co-workers.
That's
The
my
lives
office.
of so
That's my
many
little office right
individuals
there.
reduced to
look
images
at
on a
that.
screen.
My
And
little office right
Stanley,
there.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
What's up with these
freedom
green
meant nothing.
green little boxes though? Everybody got a green little box but me. Oh shit! I'm just getting distracted. Y'all, I blame y'all. Y'all distracting me.
This mind control facility.
Look, it's one of those
it was
boxes.
Too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Hi.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
How
it blindly?
dare they manipulate me?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't
No.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very
Mind
place.
control idle.
And as the
Waiting.
cold reality of his past began
Alright,
to
let's
sink
shut
in,
this bitch
Stanley
down.
decided that this
Let's shut this
machinery
bitch
would never
down.
again exert its terrible power over an...
So, I'm not sure if you heard that. That was my roommate hitting a fat rip on his vape. He vapes.
Vape Nation!
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it
That's
over?
racist. Was it
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
I could fucking go beat
Whatever
my
life
meat behind
he
that
lived,
tree over there.
it
Let's
would
go.
be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
Why are you the way that you are? Can I just-
Stanley stepped through the open door.
So beautiful out. With the birds. Caw-caw.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense
go to that tree over
possibility of the new path before
Just
him.
thought there's plenty of trees.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Look at that. Beat the game. That would... Alright, so there's still other shit. You know what? What time is it? 27 minutes. I've been recording for 20 minutes. That's too long. Oh,
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
I just accidentally went into an ending. Alright, anyways. I'm Nandy here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. Comment down below if y'all know anything about this game. Because, like, I can't even... I think I know a couple of options that I didn't do, but I don't think there's so much more to do in this game. I may play around with it off screen. I might do one more episode and maybe try to those little things that I think I didn't do. Other than that, subscribe if you haven't, share, and as always, you know, hold on before you go. Let me promote a couple of other of my channels. Vibe House just came out with another Jackbox video. I'll put a link in the description. Possibly even do a little outro thing right here. I don't know. Click right there somewhere. I don't know. Might do something fancy with it like that. But yeah, Vibe House came out with a new video. Actually, yeah. I also have a Discord for the Vibe House, so I'll drop that in the description. But as always, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.